Hey beautiful boss babes, welcome to this week's video. My name is Nicole Severson and this is your Census Sunday. So I had a super juicy weekend of spending some amazing time with my coaching clients and really getting to dive in deep to what's coming up for women. And it seems to me, my own experiences and collectively with my coaching clients of really tapping into where people pleasing and disconnecting from ourselves and our source. So this like disconnected place from where we draw our decisions and our power, we're outsourcing it. So I still have to notice where I do this in myself, where especially when I'm doing new things, and I talked about this a couple weeks ago, I tend to just be like, I know nothing, somebody tell me what to do because I have no friggin' clue. And in that, I, even though while I'm being coachable and being in student mode, it also doesn't serve me to go so far into that where I'm being disconnected from what I know to be true to where I'm being guided into my truth. And all too often as wives and mothers and CEOs and entrepreneurs where you're running your own business, a lot of the time we're so busy in the busyness of life that we put everything else before ourselves. So this can be making sure, you know, the bills are paid and you're showing up 100% at work and at home, and you're just constantly just making sure everything is in its place. And all too often, and way too often as women, we're not coming back to our center and coming back in to nourish, to fill up, to connect, and to really step into what we need, learning how to ask for it and learning how to articulate in a way where we can get our needs met. And this is so important for women, especially for women entrepreneurs and those of us in business, of being able to stand in our strengths and our power and really in this alignment with our truth. And that's so much about being connected to source, whether you call it God or universe or your inner guide. And so you know what you need, so that you know how to ask for what you need, so that you are able to feel whatever it is that you're feeling and to allow for the transformations and the next best steps and the guidance to really have a fulfilling life. So what I wanted to hop on today and remind all of you is that if you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling super stressed and like you don't know what you want or need, and how much overwhelm comes with that, to simply take some deep breaths. And whether it's 5 or 10 minutes a day where you can sit and pause, whether it's first thing when you wake up or right before you go to bed, or maybe on a lunch break, to really just tap in and breathe. And this is like a baby step to get you into just connecting and being in your body and allowing yourself to slow down enough to tap into what would feel good. What if I could change something, what would it be? And start asking yourself better questions, because all too often when we're in a career that maybe we don't love and we're potentially looking to do something else, we get caught up in these self-made boxes and stories of, well, this is just how it is, and I'm just too exhausted to look for something else, and I don't want to start a new job, and blah, 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 all the things that we tell ourselves that keep us stuck. So this is an opportunity to start asking better questions to yourself instead of self-beat up, asking how can I do something differently? What would that look like? What options would come up? And ask yourself for guidance, like show me the way, show me, like let me feel, or show me a sign that I can tell and I will know that I'm meant to hear it. And that those answers can come in through your intuition. It can come in the form of other people. It can come in the form of a job opportunity, like whatever that is, allowing yourself to slow down enough to connect and breathe and start the practice of really tapping into connecting with yourself, because this is your power. This is where time slows down. This is where you take right action off of truth, decisions, and discernment. from within, that you don't need approval from other people, you don't need the validation that it's right for you or not, and it becomes a decision and a choice versus an outward seeking to try and either people please or get validation or approval. And as a recovering people pleaser, this is so important, and it's really just tapping into and learning when you are outsourcing yourself. So I hope this serves you today. I know it's been coming up for me and for my clients, and so I wanted to share that with you, and I will see you next week. Bye.